Welcome everybody to the live video. Today I'll be sharing with you how to handle tax returns reviews by mail. I get so many questions about this. That's why I decided to do a video. Make sure you have any questions, comments, you drop it down in this video. If you watch the replay, also you can drop it as well. To watch more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I upload videos weekly or go live, giving you the new tax update and information about finances, taxes, business, and building wealth. So let's get into it today. Well, you guys, we know that it has not updated. The IRS website has not updated since the last time I gave an update on this channel. I also gave an update on Buy Grace Tax Services LLC. That's my other channel that I gave information regarding that there was no update. But I'm going to go over some of this information with you guys before I start on going over the review letters with you, okay? All right. So you see I'm screen sharing right now. And it's filed. I'm trying to click on file a tax return. They updated for September 6, 2023 a day ago, but still the information, you guys, have not changed. It's still the same 1.41 million unprocessed. It's still 1.3 million required error correction and special handling. It's still 107,000 paper returns. And even when you scroll down to the 1040Xs, it's still 1.04 million unprocessed. So there is no change with that, you guys. So it says answer, letter, or notice. And that's what I'll be talking about today. I have shared videos about the different letters. You can go to also the playlist for those of you who want to go to about CPO5 and letter 12C and more information about the error department is on my YouTube channel. It says how long you may have to wait. This is updated September 16th. We have not been seeing anything, you guys, regarding this. So this is actually good to know. It says while we are opening mail within our normal time frames, processing these responses is taking longer than usual due to resource restrictions. See, you see that update and said due to resource restriction. There's not that many people, you guys, that they hire after tax season, be said like that, to be helping with the completing of the process of a tax return. So they have limited resources. So it says the exact time frame varies depending on the type of issue. So they letting us know, they updated this and let us know. It says what you should do. Once you answer the letter or notice, you don't need to answer it again. We're working through all taxpayer replies in order we receive them, and we'll consider your reply as of the date it was received, not the date we reviewed it, okay? The date it was received, not the date we reviewed it, okay? That's from the IRS. Now, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to screen share again, you guys, to help you. I'm going to screen share let me see, I'm going to have to remove this. Stop screen sharing this, and then I'm going to add another screen so I can show you guys the other information about the letters. For those of you who watching, you can look down in the description of this video later and be able to get a download absolutely free of this information. But I definitely want to go over this information with you because there's so many people have been asking me about the review letters. They saying that they've been getting it over the representatives have been telling them they were going to receive one, but they never do receive it. So what the IRS, you guys, try to do is try to work out everything on their end. If they need anything from you, they reach out and send you a letter. The letters I'm discussing, different letters, is this right here, tax return reviews by mail, CP 2000, which is a notice, and the letter is 2030, CP 2501 notice, and letter 2531. You can get this download in the description of this video absolutely free, okay? You guys click on the link and you can download to your computer or to your cell phone or your tablet. I want you to scroll and read all the information. It says if you have any question or need help. This is for people who need help with these review letters. Your rights as a taxpayer, the privacy statement, the tax returns reviews by mail. It tells you all the information, steps in the process, what you need to do. The appeal process, you need to appeal the decision by the IRS. Frequently asked questions, general information, getting help, what to do when you receive a bill. And also, you guys, while I'm at it and talking, make sure, for those of you who hadn't heard anything from the IRS, you can't contact them. And if you haven't already, make sure you go to your congressman, your state congressman, or your senator, okay? And I have those linked down in the video. Make sure you choose your state and your state representative and your state or your state senator. They are all different, and they're down in the description of this video. You complete an online form on that site, and they'll speak on your behalf to the IRS about your tax return. That will help you. If they don't reach back, make sure you reach out to them. Make sure the email and your phone number that you put in that online form, that you make sure you keep that phone close to you, and you check your spam folder also in your email, okay? So in this, it says your rights as a taxpayer. It tells you all your rights: the right to be informed, the right to qualify service, the right to pay no more than the correct amount of tax, the right to challenge the IRS position and be heard, the right to appeal an IRS decision, the right to final, the right to privacy, the right to confidentiality, the right to retain representation, the right to fair and just tax system, okay? Then it has the Privacy Act statement. When you scroll on down, it says the IRS will send a notice, okay? They send you a notice. They said they're going to send you a notice to tell you about a discrepancy found doing a comparison of your tax return and your payer information. The notice would explain the issue and what to send to resolve the discrepancy. Now, in the letter, if it tell you not to do something, you don't have to do it. They'll correct it on their end. Most time, people amend tax return, they don't have to, because it be simple math errors. Number 2, read the letter and follow the instructions. Submit your explanation and all documentation requested by the due date. If you do not understand, call the number on the letter. If it has an expiration date, make sure you reply before the expiration date, you guys. Don't wait till the last minute. The IRS will review your reply. If more information is needed, the IRS will contact you. If you send any information to the IRS, make sure you keep all copies, tracking numbers and all. Keep it all, fax number, papers and all, okay? Okay, if you receive a notice CP2501, let me make sure that y'all can see it good on your screen, okay? And I'm going to put this back down here so you can, let me put this so help out, okay? It says if you received a CP2501 or letter 2531. So the notice is CP2501 or the letter is 2531. The IRS sends you a notice CP2501 or letter 2531 because your tax return doesn't match the payer we have on file. So it tells you the steps. You see the little boxes. It says if you agree with the notice, sign and return the response form by the due date. The IRS will compute the additional tax due and send you a CP 2000 or letter 2030. If you don't agree with some of all the proposed changes, submit your documentation by the due date, your proof. When you receive the CP 2000 or letter 2030 notice, verify that you agreed and sign and return the response form by the due date. Okay, with the CP 2000, we require both spouses' signatures. If you file manually and jointly, you're done. The IRS may accept your original tax return as filed and send you a letter. You're done. If the IRS doesn't accept your documentation or explanation, a CP 2000 or letter 2030 showing the proposed additional tax will be on there. Please see the chart below. So it got all that. It says IRS will contact you after your response. Okay, if you receive the notice CP 2000 or letter 2030, the IRS sends a notice CP 2000 or letter 2030 to propose a change in tax. And it tells you what to do. If you agree with the proposed tax changes, sign and return the response by the due date with the CP 2000. If you file jointly, both need to sign, you're done. Make sure when you're filing joint, both of you are involved in a joint tax return, okay? So if you call it just one person about a joint, they're going to want to speak to both of you because both of you are on the tax return and both of you sign, okay? A lot of people been asking me that as well. It tells you what to do if you don't agree. or if the IRS don't accept your explanation. So if you read, it tells you everything when you download this form. It says if an agreement isn't reached or don't respond or get an extension of time to respond, the IRS will send you a statutory notice of deficiency by certified mail. This notice provides you with information on how to file a petition with the U.S. tax court. If you choose to do so, you can continue to work with us to resolve your tax matter during the 90-day time frame. But we cannot extend the time you have the petition the U.S. tax court beyond the original 90 days. So you make sure that you read all this information. It says, don't forget in this little box, if you do not respond to a notice or request an extension of time to respond, additional tax could be assessed. So it's important for you to respond. Even if you disagree, you guys, if nothing needs to be done with the letter, then you don't have to do nothing. They tell you nothing has to be done on your behalf. But please respond to the letter even if you disagree. The IRS will contact you after reviewing your response by mail, okay? Steps and process, they go over there. Number 1, review and compare information. Number 2, reply to the notice. And it tells you everything that you need to do on these forms: resolve disagreements, appeal requests, small case requests, appeals conference requests, the appeals process, filing a petition in the U.S. tax court, frequently asked questions. It give you all this. So this is even handy when we go into 2024. And you guys, 2024 with the new tax season, with it's September. That's why it'll be October, November, which I'll be hopefully giving out the holiday cash. And then we'll be on our way to tax season doing their early filing for those who do the early tax filing and the cash advance loans. Okay. So make sure that you are taking advantage of all this free information, the information I'm sharing with you on these videos, and downloading this information as well to help you during tax season. You're going to need it. Okay. This information is very valuable and it's very helpful. And I hope that it bless all of you. Again, if you have any questions, you have any concerns, make sure that you drop it down in this video. If you haven't already completed your tax return, make sure you get it in before October 16th. I have live.pasita.com/site/ByGraceTax to schedule an appointment with me. And it's also found on By Grace Tax Services. It's going to take you to my business, By Grace Tax Services, LLC. Okay, you guys? All right. I hope this information has helped you, and I hope all of you have a great day.